Hi guys, and welcome to another unboxing and first impressions. Today we're unboxing the newest release from Zelos watches. They're Swordfish in 40mm in titanium. So let's open it and see what we got. Zelos is slowly becoming one of my favorite micro brands. I always liked their design, but I was always wary because of their size. All their watches had this aggressive design and this huge size. Then I had the Swordfish in 42 on the review, and it was actually wearable, but it was on a strap, and I thought that on a bracelet it would be too much for me. Then I got this, the Hammerhead 44mm watch that, despite being such a huge watch with T-shaped end links, actually looks okay on my 6.7 inch wrist. Then I realized that they really designed their watches with smaller wristed people like me on their mind. Well, this is a 40mm and, like I said, in titanium. So let's open the box and see how it looks. Now, these have launched a couple of days ago, and as usual with Zelos, that means that you get access to a special price for some time. And usually they sell out on these with these special prices. So this is gonna be until the 31st of October, $329. All the variants except the Meteorite and all them. But the Meteorite and the Blood Moon, as they call it, has already been sold out. So your best bet is these regular dialed ones. They're gonna be $321 until the 31st of October, after which they go to $429. And Zelos is always a great value for money, especially in these launch special prices. As usual, it comes in a wooden box, which I really like, and usually they come in a leather pouch inside, and this is also the case. The good thing about this is that it can hold, I believe, up to 2 watches, so once you get the watch, you can use this as a travel pouch. So, it's pretty standard Zelos packaging. Let's remove the scissors out of the way and open it to see how it looks. And there we go. This is the Swordfish in 40mm in titanium. And look at it. Like I said, I already reviewed the 42mm version, and I liked it. That was the bronze one. They also offered this, the 40mm in steel, and like I said, this one is titanium, and you can tell right away how light it is, especially compared to this beast. It's typical Zelos, so you have a lot of angles, a mix of polished and brushed surfaces, sapphire crystal, ceramic or titanium bezel insert depending on the variant, Seiko NH35, and I'm loving the fact they keep putting the date at 6 o'clock. It comes with a chapter ring, which is a contrast to the dial, which is also something I like. The hands have always been simple, easy to read, and they reach their designated markers, which is something I love. They also do another thing which I love, and that's the AR coating on the inside of the crystal only. If you follow my channel, you know I hate when brands put a double-sided AR, because what's the point of putting a sapphire if you're gonna coat it with something that's easily scratchable? And look how clear that sapphire is. And I like the hands. They seem to be polished, but they also have bevels, so they catch the light pretty well. Pretty cool. So let's unscrew it. Naturally comes with hacking and hand winding. And the hand winding is pretty smooth. The crown operation is very good and very precise. It's one of the best in micro brands. Overall, Zelos, when it comes to build quality, to me is one of the best bang for buck you can get from a micro brand. I'm still impressed with this, how well everything works, the crown, the bezel, and this one seems the same. Let's try the bezel. 120 precise clicks. It's slightly easier to turn than on this one, but still not too easy for you to accidentally turn it. And very firm and reassuring clicks. Pretty cool. Alignment seems to be perfect, which is something that Zelos always does right. And let's check out the shape. Like I said, nothing new because they already did the Swordfish before. But unlike the Swordfish that I reviewed, the 42, this one is even slimmer. That one was 13 millimeters, this one is 12, which should make for a more comfortable wear. The one thing where this gets overshadowed by this is that this one has a glide lock type bracelet where you can adjust the size of the clasp by simply sliding it and then ratcheting it back, but while this one has a micro adjustment. So this is one thing where they could improve on this model, but this one is cheaper than the Hammerhead, so that explains it. Anyways, let's put it on my wrist to see how it wears, do a Lume shot, and we're gonna close it for the day. Because like I said, this is just the unboxing and first impressions, so do stay tuned for the full review with macro shots and all that. Okay, the bracelet hasn't been sized, so I'm just gonna hold it like this. Let's zoom out a bit. And here it is, on my 6.7-inch wrist. And I have to admit, it fits like a glove. Pretty cool. And yes, it is slimmer than the Hammerhead. Pretty cool, even though it still has these protruding T-shaped end links. Just like on the Hammerhead, they point downwards so it doesn't overhang my wrist. Pretty cool. I really do like it. Okay, let's try the Lume shot and see what's what. In fact, since we have both of them here, let's try the Lume shot on both of them. Okay, with both of the watches charged up, let's zoom in and turn off the light. This is gonna be a bit tricky because I have to hold them in my hand with one hand and turn off the light. There we go. And the Lume is amazing, as you would expect. It's a combination of C3 and BGW9 or whatever it's called, so blue and green. The important things are made with green Lume, which is very strong and easily readable, while the chapter ring is made with blue Lume. So I actually preferred this one, the Swordfish. While on this you can see the C3 was used for the bezel, while the blue one was used for the dial in order to keep it brilliant white in the daylight. If they went with the C3 on this, it would have that yellow or green tint. So I actually understand the decision between for this model, but this is definitely a stronger Lume. Although this one has a large surface, so it's also easily readable. The Lume is really outstanding on both of these. Incredible. Okay, let's turn on the light again. And there we go. Anyways, that's it when it comes to this unboxing and first impressions. Like I said, if you want to use the the special price, you have until 31st of October. Some of the variants have already been sold out. This is the emerald green, and I actually do like it. I especially love the contrasting chaptering. Another thing that differs is that this one has a sandwich dial. I don't know if you can see, but the Lume is, the markers are actually cutouts in the dial with the lumed surface underneath. Pretty cool. Anyways, that's it. So, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed and found it useful. If you did, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.